Welcome to today's Ukraine War Update for April 25, 2026. A milestone night. For the first time ever, Ukrainian drones reached the Urals, more than 1,700 kilometers from the front. A drone hit a residential high-rise in central Yekaterinburg, damaging 44 apartments and injuring 6. Russian air defenses also reported drone activity over Chelyabinsk Oblast. Locals heard explosions near the Chelyabinsk Metallurgical Plant. The strikes are the deepest of the war by a wide margin. Yekaterinburg is home to NPO Novator, the design bureau that builds Russia's Kalibr cruise missiles. Open-source channels attributed the raid to Ukraine's Lyutyi long-range strike drone. And the second big story, Reuters today published the leaked terms of Donald Trump's peace plan for Ukraine. The reported elements are sweeping. United States legal recognition of Russia's annexation of Crimea. A NATO membership ban for Ukraine. United States management of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant. Lifting of U.S. sanctions on Russia. In return of certain Kharkiv districts and the Kakhovka hydropower plant to Ukraine, plus a U.S.-Ukraine critical minerals deal. Security guarantees would be largely outsourced to Europe. The plan lands as U.S. patients visibly phrase. Rubio and Trump signaled mid-April they were ready to walk away if no progress. A heavy day. 1,230 Russian troops lost, the highest daily count this week. 1,257 drones destroyed. Cumulative drone losses now pass 255,000. Russia struck Ukraine with one of the largest aerial salvos of the year, 619 drones and 47 missiles overnight. The mix included around 400 Shahids, 35 cruise missiles, and 12 ballistic missiles. Air defenses claim 580 drones plus 30 missiles intercepted, but 13 missiles and 36 drones got through to 23 areas. Dnipro took the worst of it. A 4-story residential block was struck, 5 killed and more than 40 wounded, including children, with 2 missing as of evening. In Nizhyn, 2 men were killed in their 30s and 60s. A minibus in Zaporizhzhia was hit, killing 1 and wounding 4. Polish jets scrambled. Romania scrambled Royal Air Force Typhoons from Fedhesti as drones approached the border. 236 combat clashes in the past 24 hours, the highest count this week. Pokrovsk took 63 Russian assaults, by far the hottest sector, and a sharp jump from yesterday. Kostiantynivka saw 27, Lyman 15, Chelyabinsk 14, Kupiansk 10. Russia also fired 64 MLRS volleys and dropped 261 guided aerial bombs along the line. No confirmed territorial changes. Beyond the Urals milestone, Ukraine's drone campaign hit closer in targets too. In Belgorod, 1 woman was killed and 2 men wounded by Ukrainian strikes. Kursk reported 1 wounded. Ukrainian drones returned to the Novokuibyshevsk refinery in Samara Oblast. The 8.8 million ton per year Rosneft plant has been offline since an April 18 strike. Russia's Ministry of Defense claims 127 Ukrainian drones were shot down overnight across the country. And a follow-up on last weekend's deep strike. Satellite imagery now confirms the damage from the April 19 Neptune missile strike on the Atlant Aero drone plant in Taganrog. 2 production halls destroyed and 4 buildings damaged. The plant builds Molniya strike drones and Orion UAV components. On the aid front, Germany is finalizing a major Patriot interceptor purchase for Ukraine, expected to ship in the coming weeks. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte separately warned that the PURL initiative, the joint European fund for buying United States weapons for Ukraine, is running behind on European payments. The shortfall is straining the supply pipeline at exactly the moment when Russian salvos are pushing 600 drones a night, and when Trump's leaked peace plan is asking Kiev to accept terms that no Ukrainian government can publicly endorse. That wraps up today's update. If you found this useful, press the like button and subscribe in order to support this channel. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.